made a video this morning for David Jose about installing the cam bearings and stuff, and it was too long, so here's a short version. I already have the cam installed, bearings and everything in it, and you can see the two long bolts sticking out of the cam. That's to balance the long shaft as you're pulling it in and out, and you don't have any leverage when it goes in, so this is what you do, and to give you a little more leverage. Plus, I'm going to stick a screwdriver in the back of the cam. Alright, I'll show you that real quick. I'm going to stick this screwdriver in the hole in the back of the cam here. One of the holes, this one or this one, and that'll give me, yeah, that's a deeper hole. That'll give me a little leverage on the back, so the back end doesn't fall down, right? All right, so here we go. All right, I'm easing the cam out. Getting what I'm doing is getting that back hole up at the top. Okay. Make sure I got a little bind on it. Okay, you're going to come on out with it. There we go. Alright, you heard it pop loose. And gently move it. Okay, I'm going to let go of this screwdriver in the back, get in the front. Okay, and what you want to do is you just got to center it. And look through the galley, the lifter galley. And take your time. Be gentle with it. Take it out real gentle, nice and slow. Don't get no hurry. As you pass through, as each load passes through the bearings, you don't want to scratch none of them up. Okay, so I'm on one of the bearing surfaces there, so I can take a break for a second. Okay, and find center again, and then come on out with it a little more into the next set. All right, there we are. We're at the next set. Coming on out. This is a Luminati roller cam. Very high performance. A lot of money. A lot of money to build one of these. So I'm being extra gentle with it, just to make sure nothing gets scratched up or nothing. Okay, cam's almost out. You can see the rounded lobes. See how round the lobes are. That's for the roller cam. Okay, coming out. There's the last bit of the cam there. We're out. Alright, it's got a blue mark on the block, on the far block end. It's got a little blue mark. And then there's a purple mark on the front now. Kind of reminiscent of the old purple shafts, right? So anyway, let me throw this cam back in the bag. I'll put a little grease on the cam. So let me get it put up so I don't get it dented or drop it or have any kind of stupid accident with it, right? I don't want to have to buy another one or repair this one or whatever, you know. So here we go. Got it back in the bag. I'm going to stick it back in the box. And I'm going to discuss how to get these bearings in and out. Alright, there's nothing to these bearings. They're just steel. Got a steel ring, and the inside's Babbitt, which is real soft bearing material. Maybe a little harder than lead, but you know, it's about the same consistency as lead. So you know, it's a real soft material. And there you can see. Let me get it, let it focus. You can see the oil hole, alright? And let me go to the back here. You can see that even better. You can see the oil hole there. Alright, so what I do is, when I install cam bearings, say these are out, alright? I take a straight edge, ruler, whatever. I stick it across two of the bearings. Bores. Now I'm not I don't have these out, so I'm going to explain it. So what I do is I take my ruler and I center it over the holes, the oil holes, oil feed holes, center it, take a scribe and I mark it. Okay, mark center of the hole because there's an optical illusion looking at a block with this V and the valley and everything. You know, it's an optical illusion. You know, so this is why you got to do it this way. So anyway, you take straight edge and you put a mark dead center of your hole. And these cam bearings, when you take them out the box, you do the same thing. Alright, and there's steps. Now, this is the biggest one. The back is the smallest. Each one is smaller. Bing, 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 bing. You got 5 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and the back one's the smallest. So when you put the cam in, when you put it in that last one, bam, it's all tight. That's the way that works. So anyway, to remove them, you take a socket. You take a socket the size of the hole. Use a dial indicator. If you don't have one, buy one. They're cheap. That's one I've had for about 30 years. So anyway, you get a socket the right size and everything. Okay, you might have to grind this. You see how this lip is on here? You might have to grind it flush. So you want something flush. But anyway, you want a socket the size of that cam bearing. So what I could do is I could just smack that with my hammer and knock them out. Okay, and then what I would do, I would to move it, I would go ahead and put a extension on it. Here, let me set the phone down a second. You see I put the socket on the extension backwards, right? So now this isn't the right socket, I'm just using it as an illustration. So what I do is put it on backward, go ahead and smack the end of that and drive the bearing out. Alright, that's as simple as that. And watch your hole, and when your hole's centered, alright, you don't want to overlap. You want the hole's got to be perfect. So what you do is you mark it like I told you, and you drive it like I told you, and it'll work out perfect. Alright, and really that's it. You repeat that on all 5 steps. And the reason why I use a socket with this long of an extension is so I can get to the center of the engine. You see what I'm saying? See, this extension is almost as long as the engine. Alright, you follow me? And once you get the back cam plug out and everything, you can knock them out. You can knock this one out from the back side. Do that. Do number. This is 5. You can do 4, and you can do 3 if you want. And then you can go to the front, knock out 1, 2, and if you didn't knock out 3, then you can go ahead and knock out 3. All right. It's as simple as that. Nothing to it. No magic. I wish I could spend more time on it, but you know how these videos are, trying to upload them. They're just so slow. But anyway. This is about a 900 horsepower engine. That's what it's going to be anyway. It's got a ways to go. I got everything ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to put it together yet. So anyway, got a lot of problems in the south with humidity.